Shalom. We the real Hebrew Israelites coming to you week in and week out. The prophets that are downfall of this wicked society. To tell you that you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the true biblical Israelites of the Bible. And I want to start off with giving all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakakadash. I want to get double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, blessing, and salutations to the whole elect Israel. And this the brother Zakaria from the GMS Chicago branch. Coming again with another lesson. You can't serve two masters. It's either you gonna serve Yahweh Shemal Shai or you gonna serve E. Either or. Either way, it's not your choice. It's all up to the Most High. But 2/3 of our people, they choose to serve E. They don't want to follow the ways of Yahweh Shemal Shai. They don't want to be righteous. They don't want to do the right thing. They don't want to, seek Yahweh Shemal Shai. They feel like they so far deep into their flesh. It's like they don't give a fuck anymore. They just love to commit iniquity, man. Which is off, man. But it's like that's part of the balance of the Lord, man. Some of our people gonna be like that. It was created to be that way. Like they said in Revelation, let the holy be holy still, let the unjust be unjust still, let the righteous be righteous still, roughly paraphrasing. But those them same spirits that's coming back in reincarnation, doing it what they did back then, man. Serving their daddy E, and then you got the righteous man of the Lord coming back serving Yahweh Shemal Shai. But Lord, when it's less edifying, I'm gonna jump right into it. This is St. Matthew chapter 6, and verse 24. It says, "No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other." So it's either you gonna hate the one master and love the other master. But for us, we hate we hate our enemies, which is the ones that's the opposite of serving Yahweh Shemal Shai. So we love Yahweh Shemal Shai because, Lord willing, we trying to keep the law, statutes, commandments to the best of our ability. And the scriptures say, "What is love? To keep my commandments." So we were rehearsing the righteous acts. Like the scripture said, a just man falls short, but he get it back up. A just man falls 7 times, but get it back up. And they said that we all fall short in the glory of the Most High. So we gonna mess up, but we trying to keep it to the best of our ability. So with that, we showing that we love Yahweh Shemal Shai, that we putting that effort in, But we hate the other because it's contrary to the law. But 2/3 of our people, they hate Yahweh Shemal Shai. And it says, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve the Most High Amendment. So you can't try to serve the Lord Amendment. Matter of fact, we're gonna look that word up. I'm gonna look at that word up in the blue letter, Matthew 6:24. This blue letter be tweaking. Salakia. Let me see. It say mammon, treasure, riches, where it is personified and opposed to God. So you can't serve the Lord Amendment, man. It's either you gonna love the one or hate the other. But 2/3 of our people, they hate the Most High. That's why they got a hell of a judgment coming their way, because they don't want to get right. This Proverbs chapter 11, verse 18, it says, "The wicked worketh the deceitful work, but to him that soweth righteousness shall be a sure reward." And that's going to E. He the work of the deceitful work. And that deceitful work that he is trying to do is to microchip the mass of the people, man. That's the deceitful work, man. And 2/3 of our people, they're gonna go into that, man, because the dollar gonna crash. They're gonna be starving. They ain't gonna have no money to get no food, etc., etc. They gonna go to the enemy for help. That's why the scripture say, "Want you to go down to Egypt for help, and trust in their chariots." And that's what 2/3 of our people are gonna do. And 2/3 of our people are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and the speckled birds that's out there that look like the other nations. It says, "But to him that soweth righteousness shall be rewarded." And the ones that sow righteousness is the ones that's pushing for that mark of exemption, which is a different mark from the mark of the beast, because the mark of the beast is going into the microchip, and the mark of exemption is going into the exemption from the judgment that Yahweh Shema Shai is finna bring upon this place. So by us trying to do the things and serving Yahweh Shema Shai to push towards the reward, of that deliverance, that salvation, being protected in the evil times to come, that's what we push it towards. So that's the master that we serve. But 2/3 of our people, they serve their master, E. The one that's pushing that's doing a deceitful work, trying to be as God, man. So like this, Isaiah chapter 36, in verse 6, it says, "Lo, thou trusted in the staff of this broken reed," and that staff and that broken reed is going into that microchip being implanted in you, And it said on Egypt, and Egypt is another word for bondage, captivity, slavery. We in captivity now because we not in our homeland. It say, "Well, all right, if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it." See, so is Pharaoh king of Egypt to all that trust in him. So if you lean, like how people lean into something, like the people lean to like people today taking the mark of the beast, taking the microchip, the RFID microchip, they lean into it and it pierces them. It says, "So is Pharaoh king of Egypt to all that trust in him." So how people trust in Pharaoh. And who is Pharaoh today? Donald Trump. But that's why people trust into. So that's what they're gonna go to. Hey, like the scripture saying, one of all things. But that's gonna be their destruction. That's gonna be their shame. But that's the master that they serve. So you can't serve two masters. So you gonna love the one and hate the other. This Revelation chapter 13, in verse 16, it says, "And he caused it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads." And this going into the mark of the beast, the microchip. I'm going to continue reading. It says, verse 17, "And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark." See, you ain't going to buy or sell without this microchip. So that right there is going to push majority of our people to take this chip. Because how Jake is. They love to eat. They comfortable, sit on the couch, eat a bowl of cereal, But when shit hit the fan, this is what they're going to run to. They're going to go and get this chip. It says, "Say he that had the mark or the name of the beast on the number of his name, here is wisdom. Let him that had understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 636, which is 666. That's a satanic number. But this is what our people are gonna run to. But the scripture said, if you take this mark, you're gonna be destroyed. You should have your part in the lake of fire that burning with brimstone. So don't take that chip. But people got to play that role. You know, everybody back to their in their own lot to play their part in the Yahweh Shemel Shai's movie. So 2/3 of our people, if they do or don't take the microchip, they still gonna get destroyed because they choose to trust in Esau. They choose to trust in themselves. You know. I'm gonna end it with this last scripture in Revelation. This is Revelation chapter 3 and verse 16. It says, "So then, because thou art lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth." You know, so you gotta be hot for the Lord, man. You gotta be on fire. You can't be cold. It's either or. It's either you hot or cold for the Lord. But if you in between, you basically confused, man. You know, that's babal, confusion, man. So you don't know who you serving. You don't know who to serve. You just in between. The Lord just gonna spew you out and just get rid of you and destroy you, man. You know, so you can't serve two masters, man. For us, we gonna serve Yahweh Shemel Shai. You know. But and like the scripture say, all of Israel, not Israel. You know, so hey, we gotta play our parts, man. You know, but Lord, when the lessons edifying, I want to give all praise and glory, honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakakadash. I want to get double honor to the apostles, the elders, great millstone. Peace, blessing, good salutations to the hopeful like to Israel. Shalom and a ball.